Cool.
Hello, everyone. Hi, Michelle.
Hi, Nathan. Nice to be here. And I believe you will be sharing some full moon guidance with us in this video.
Yes, today we are talking about guidance for the full moon for the next 2 weeks. And this full moon is activating the Leo Aquarius axis in the zodiac, and it's squaring the nodal axis of the chart. So it's a very intense, very important full moon, very significant full moon, as it is highlighting events and changes that have happened in your own life in the second half of 2021 that is now coming to a fruition and an acknowledgement point. So the first thing to understand with this full moon is to acknowledge that, to celebrate how you've changed over those several months since the middle of last year, and spend some time then to decide what you want to stand up for going forward. When you do this, you'll find that you become more engaged with life and people in it. You have more vital energy. You have access to more creativity and inspiration because you're doing things with that personal integrity instead of being caught up in sort of robot mode, low energy patterns and disconnection cycles.
Yes. Well, it's so beautiful and in alignment with the guidance we received. These are guidance from the soul. It's called light language of the soul. And the inward revolution message is so aligns perfectly with this period. You know, it's like that, you know, what is inside and what have you learned, and really tapping into who are you now and what are your truths, and really revolutionize within because you've changed so much, you know, and we have to take the time to spend time with who we are now inwardly.
Yes, it's very important because we're feeling the various social pressures from our friend circle, our work group, our family group, all these different groups around us that we are involved in. And it's good to not just be a doormat with all these groups, but to also have your say and express that. So just, allow others the space also and the time to do this for themselves, because they also need to be looking for this new person and maybe recognizing, acknowledging the new person they have become as well during this, the last 2 years. So a communication is going to be very important here, speaking your truth of the new you, and maybe asking them to do the same or allowing them to do the same as well, so that you both are updated and the relationship becomes, a new way of a new dynamic going forward. So sharing your journey with each other, to know how both of you all have changed, what your new priorities are going forward. This will help to remove any stagnation that you may be feeling in your relationships.
Yes. And in terms of, the second message that aligns with this is the manifestation. And what's so powerful for me about this is manifestation is first becoming inwardly clear, because what I project outside is what I will attract unto me. So if I have this period of recognition and, standing up for who I am now, and, that insight within, then I must start speaking in alignment with that, so that I can manifest the new truths or the new creations or the new opportunities. And also with others, what do we speak unto others? How do we speak to others? And both of these together will bring compassion and new energy into ourselves and those we are working with.
Yeah. And this will be a very important thing to do, because other people most times are also part of our manifestation. We're not really working as islands, but it is important to get over this feeling that, it's you against the world, or you against the system, or you don't fit in. And by taking on this guidance and advice that we've given you so far, will help you to focus on, yes, building yourself up, and strengthening your base first, and then being better able to decide, with that authenticity, how you want to connect with others and which group of people that feels most appropriate or most aligned with you going forward. And if your social group has to change, it has to change. And it's okay to change that from time to time, as long as you let the people that are close to you know that these things are changing, so that it's not a shock or they don't feel disconnected, but everyone is on the same page.
Yes. And the archangel that you can work with to support you specifically in this period is Archangel Raphael. We know him as the healer, to assist with manifestation, but also relationships. And the message is leave a stressful situation behind. So you really want to, with this, introspect, see what works, what doesn't, what is the new that you are speaking in, and really, as you said, let go of the situations and relationships that don't serve you any longer.
Yes. Well, I think that's quite a lot to take in and enough to work with for the next 2 weeks. And, everyone's going to have a different version of this according to their astrology chart. But this guidance, being general, is also, you'll find, quite specific in helping you get through the next 2 weeks. And thank you, Michelle, again for your time. And everyone, don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment. We love seeing your comments and your views and your feedback as well. And we'll see you again in 2 weeks. Bye-bye.
Thank you so much. Bye, everyone.